Hey everybody, I am outside in my garden today and I just realized, look, I got my friends with me. Say hello. I just realized that I hadn't did like an updated video on my compost bin. So what I normally do is I have my little in-house compost bin that I got from Temu, right? And once that gets full of eggshells and coffee grounds and my tea bags, you know, like little stuff like that, then I bring it out here to my compost bin and I'll show you. Bring it out here and I have 2 slots. So like for me, I didn't know that, and it may not be true. Like I think what I should have done was I started putting compost in here and then allow this area, like the second one, to be like the part that is ready to use, and then this part be the active compost, right? Like me that's waiting for it to compost into some good soil. But I didn't do that. So both of these sides both have food, produce and stuff is in it and waiting to actually compost. So what I do is I just come out and I take this out. As you can see, we got some good stuff in there, right? And then just close it back up. I do that for both sides and then I'll show you. I can do it on camera. I normally just spin it a couple of times, you know, to make sure everything's good and mixed up. And I do that about... Hi, lady! Okay, y'all, sorry. So, talking to my neighbor. But like I said, I come out here and I twist it about I want to say maybe once a week, y'all, really. Once a week, no later than 2 weeks for sure. Just twist it a couple times and then it'd be ready to go. We let it do its thing. So as far as this, we're going to go inside the greenhouse, y'all, because I have some onions that decided to bloom. And we're going to get in here, separate all of these, because this is probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 onions that's in here that we can replant. And at least, if nonetheless, we will get some seeds from them for the following year. So welcome back. So this video is going to be super quick. This is just going to be of me planting those onions that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video. This is me planting them. So this will be my first time planting sprouted onions because I've done a little research. I'm not even sure which way is the right way. You know, you just do research and find out. Watch a couple of videos. So some people were saying that, you know, you can plant sprouted onions, but you're not going to get another bulb from them. And I'm like, okay. So they were like, you can plant them. What's up, baby? And you can get seeds from them for the next year, right? Or some people I've seen, they actually broke down the big bulbs because there's several bulbs in here and they planted each one of those. What do I have to lose, right? Like either I won't get another bulb, cool. Like I just enjoy gardening. We'll see what happens. If it does create another bulb, even better. Or if it gives me seeds for the next year, I'm good with that too. So remember I had 3 of those, right? One of them I've already broken down and I planted it in my garden. I'm sorry, my greenhouse outside. I'm sorry, I forgot to record that, y'all. And then I have 2 more, I think. So I must have had 4 total. 1 is already broken down in the greenhouse, and then I had 3 in here that I've already broken down. 2 that I've already broken down, and here's the 3rd one, okay? I'm gonna get my numbers together in a minute. So what I did was, so I took off all of the other paper and broke them down to where I separated them. So like even this one, I feel like I could separate because there's 2 in here. I feel like I can separate it again to make more, you know, but to get another piece off of it. But let's see, y'all, so y'all can see what I was talking about, because I'm getting ready to do this one too. So by doing that, it gave me, you know, so I can plant each individual bulb. And yes, it is it's onion, baby. So my eyes was burning outside. I smell like onion, like it was onion, even though it was starting to root, baby, it was still onion. I don't know if I want to go down another one, y'all. Let me just, I want to keep this one. Let me keep this one. and we will do this other one. Okay, so we're just gonna break this one down into all these tiny little pieces, and then not tiny, they're not really tiny, but they're, I mean, individual pieces, so you can kind of see, right? So we're just gonna separate that, maybe, so that I can get all of these. I know it's probably better if I grab a knife. It'll probably make it easier, but nope, let's just get onion juice everywhere. How about that? We'll just get onion juice everywhere. All right, now. So we're getting there, stay with me. All right, so see what I'm talking about? So see how like it's separated, right? So boom, I'm gonna plant that whole thing by itself, right? And then there's more. So there should be at least two or three more in here where I can separate them. Two more? I think I'm gonna do two. Gonna have to wash all this off today. All right, boom. Right? Yay. And then here's another one. So I'm thinking like I could, because I feel like there's like two more in there. I could, but I like how that root system is on there too, right? Let's leave it. Let's leave it and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what we got in here. So I'm just putting this in this 5 gallon, I believe that's about 5 gallon. That's not 5 gallon. 1 gallon? 2 gallon? 3 gallon? 3 gallons? Can't even tell me. Here we go. This one. See how big it is. So I think 2 gallon. I think we're gonna put them in here, right? And then just see what happens. And I'm gonna show y'all. Let's see. All right. So it's gonna look something like that. I'm gonna even them out and make them look all nice. And then we'll just see what happens. I mean, you know, what's the worst that can happen? Nothing. The worst that can happen is I just don't get anything from it. But really, y'all, I just be gardening and I'll be like, okay, we'll see. Right? To me, that's the fun of it. And then when it does produce something, great. And then if it doesn't, then I'm like, all right, well, I know that doesn't work in my zone. Like, you know, it's all just learning to me. I don't really care. But please believe me, when it works out, I'll be like, yeah, baby, you see it? Be acting like I'll be like the gardening guru, calling myself the master gardener, ain't took no course. Yeah, baby. What? No, Mr. Downloading games that ain't supposed to be downloading on your phone. Are you kidding me? Just digging a hole about like up to here, right? Like up to there, bearing it that far down. Trying to. We'll be able to show y'all better if I was like in my garden, but since I'm just doing it in the kitchen, like, I feel like this is what I can give y'all right now. We may not have no room for these other ones. When I was talking to my neighbor outside, y'all, and come to find out, she got a whole pear tree in her backyard, like in the back that we didn't even know about. Well, she knew about, I guess. And she said, like I guess because they've been here about 7 to 8 years, and she's like, in 7 to 8 years, it had never sprouted. Like, I mean, you know, produced any fruit. And I guess this past year it did. I said, girl, prune that tree back right now. So it's like, it's crazy. I'm like, prune that tree back, and that way it'll be ready, honey. Let's get this a little bit deeper and I think we'll be done. And I'm like, and it will be ready, y'all. Come spring, we'll start seeing some beautiful things on that pear tree. I told her, so that I can come with my basket and be all up in their yard taking their pears. Now, we got 2 pear trees that we planted. This is our 2nd year, so I'm gonna say 2 years ago. 2 years ago? Or did we plant it last year? Maybe this is our first full year. I can't remember. And we planted one pear tree and a peach tree, and then the next year we planted another pear tree. So ours is still little babies, you know. And so we probably won't really see any fruit from them for about another year or 2, right? Hopefully. And pears is my favorite, so I'm like, girl, if you don't trim that pear tree back so that I can be over there with my little harvesting basket, harvesting them pears off of her tree like it's mine. And she cracked, but I was so serious, man. Get it together. It's great having good neighbors, y'all. I try to be a good neighbor. Okay, so I think I got it. Let me see if I can show y'all without dragging y'all around. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So we'll see, right? We'll get it together. I'm excited. So we have this planted. I'm going to water it real good until we start seeing water come out the bottom of this. That way we know it's really saturated. And then I'm just going to probably put it in the greenhouse. Onions are very hardy. They can withstand our winters here in Oklahoma. I think I'm actually going to add a little bit more dirt to it. I want to cover them up really good, saturate it with water, put it in the garden, in the greenhouse, and we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens, y'all. So, okay, guys. There we go. So I think we are just gonna put it maybe over here where I have some other onions growing. So see, good and saturated. And just let it do whatever it wants to do, okay? So that is it. And look, guys, I have kohlrabi growing, some more greens. I have bok choy in these 2. I believe these are cauliflower leaves, y'all, and I need to, or cauliflower? I think so. And I need to separate these so that they don't die off from being overcrowded. Arugula's growing really, really good. That's right there is where the other ones were planted. And I think I'm gonna go back and add some more dirt to that one. I don't know what happened. There you go. So, anywho, that's what we're gonna do. And then let me show you guys really quick my cauliflower is doing really good. After I put these sheets on it to cover, I have some little babies growing. Oh, look at them. Super excited. So hopefully we get to harvest those and it be amazing. So anyway, I got everything planted, you guys. Those onions, and like I said, we'll see what happens. I love it. I love it. It's really fun for me. I enjoy it. So we will see, and I will keep you guys updated. Thanks. Okay, y'all. So also, I've been having some issues with my pumpkins seeds. So I started sowing my pumpkin seeds indoors, and I got great germination from them. I think I planted like 8 or 10 seeds, and they all germinated. but slowly they are like not making it. And I mean, they're germinating till about this, like, long, this high. But like in the last week or two, they've all been kind of dying off. So I had to do a little research, and I seen that they were like, my pumpkin seeds are very leggy. And I'm just like, what is that about, right? So I think I didn't plant my germinated seeds deep enough. So once they started to really grow, once I transplanted them in the solo cups, they became extremely leggy and they're dying off. So I'm going to do like a little experiment today. Something that I've seen from another YouTuber, and I cannot remember her name right now. CC the gardener and the OCD chick. I think that's what it is. I'll double check. But they took an old milk gallon container, and they just cut around. You can see, like, but leaving the handle on. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sow a good amount, not a like crazy amount of seeds, maybe like another 6 or 8 seeds in here. And then I'm going to tape all of this up. I'm going to leave the top off so that it can breathe, But I'm going to tape all of this off, water it really good, and then I'm going to put it in my garage where my grow tin is. I don't want to put it in the greenhouse outside because I think it's going to get too chilly. Pumpkins are very much spring and summer plants, but I want to start on my germination now since it takes about 100 days or so. So I'm going to start it today, and I already have my soil in there, and we are going to place some pumpkin seeds in there. And then I have these 4 little pots, and we need to figure out what we can repot in those, or germinate in those, what seedlings we can put in there. But let's go ahead and put our pumpkin seeds, because I really want to get some pumpkins this year, and I really want to do some watermelon too, right? I do have, let's do some more watermelon too in those 4 pods that I have, and then let's put our pumpkin in here. So for the pumpkin seeds, get my little trusty. Oh, y'all, I need to give y'all an update on the lemon cucumber seeds that we started. Maybe about a week ago. They are doing so well. The lemon cucumbers, I'm too excited about that little plant. Like, I really hope that it does well. They germinated great. So we'll see. So with the pumpkin seeds, let's see. I have two variations. I think so, yeah. So the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern ones, we have those. And then I have the pumpkin, this other one that I just picked up from, I think these are like Family Dollar one day. Yeah, I think so. So I say, let's plant. They both say December of this year. So how about we just plant a couple of both and just see what happens? Listen. All right. So we're going to take 3 out of this one. Yeah, good looking seeds. Literally, I'm going to pan y'all down so you can see a little bit better. Okay. You can see my face a little bit. And then let's open up this other one. And we'll do the rest of those. All kind of look the same. Now the Family Dollar brand is slightly bigger seed than the other one. But anyway, so we're gonna go and we're gonna plant down a good ways, y'all. Let's read, because reading is fundamental. So depth of sow is 1 inch. Okay. So we're gonna do 1 inch. I also read on another one that, they recommended planting the seeds sideways. If you guys know any variation of that, we're gonna do some sideways. Then I've seen others where they're like, sow the seed, the narrow part down. Listen, let's do it, right? And some of them, right, we'll just plant exactly how the directions say. 1 inch down, and I have a little bit of space for Let's do one more of the other one. So guys, I believe we did 3, 6, 9. This will be 9. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's do it. Excuse my phone. All right. All right. So I believe we got them all. We still have 2 packets. Okay. So that if we need to plant some more, we still have some. All right. So got them in there. Let me cover them up slightly. They're only an inch deep. So, like I said, I'm going to water it real good. I'm going to tape it really good. We're going to leave the top open and let me raise y'all back up. I'm going to leave the top open and we're going to put it in our grow tent in the garage and see what happens, okay? So, we're at December 26th. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, and for the watermelon, I think I do have 1 cantaloupe. How about we do 2 more cantaloupe and we'll do 2 more of the Sugar Baby watermelon. I do have behind me, I believe I have 1 of each already starting to germinate. And so I think if y'all watch my other videos, you know, I want an abundance, you know, because really, I see so many people say, you know, plant more than you know, expect, or plant more than you desire, because some will make it, y'all, and some won't. And that's what I'm kind of dealing with right now. It was like, I felt like I planted so many, and where I was just like, oh yeah, this is going to be good. You know, looking in the grow house in my garage and then looking at my greenhouse in the backyard, I was like, oh yeah, this is a lot. Like, this should be plenty. Some of them make it through the germination and then just kind of die off like the weakest link, right? And so I'm just kind of like, okay, you know. So I am going to sow 4 of the watermelon seeds, y'all, in each one. Okay, and these little ones, remember? Let me bring it back down so you can see. Let's see. Okay, so I just put 4 of the watermelon seeds in here. Okay. But it says about 1 inch deep, okay? And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We're gonna put those 4 in there. About 1 inch down. Okay. And then of course we're gonna water this really, really good. And we're actually gonna put these over here behind me where the hydroponic is. We're not gonna put it in the hydroponic, but we're gonna put it where that lighting source is so that it will have adequate lighting and water. So just right here. So I got those covered up really nice. We have 2 of these. These 2 extra pods, actually 4 extra pods, is where I had some beefsteak tomato seeds germinating. They germinated really well, but I want to say it's really my fault. I didn't allow them to get established enough as seedlings before I put them in the solo cups. So learn from me. Let them get a good, size in their little pods. You know, when you germinate them, let them get a good size before you transplant them in the solo cups. You know, they need to be little strong, little babies first. So, but that's okay. I haven't started some more of the beefsteak tomato seeds yet because I do have a lot out there. But I want to say if I lose any more, I'm going to germinate some more. But I think I'm okay. All right, so let's do some cantaloupe. They're both the Hill's Best Jumbo. So we're going to do that. It says to sow these about 1 inch deep. So let's germinate. Let's see. So I have 4 of these 2. All right, we're gonna do 4 in each one of these, just like we did the watermelon ones. Let's bring it back down so you can see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, some of y'all are probably like, that is too many in that little pod. Listen, y'all, once it germinates, I will separate them, okay? Do not worry, little babies. Where's my little thing at? Let's poke a little hole and get them bad boys off in there. I don't have my little thing. There you go. And then if not, I actually have some more dirt right here that we can. Sorry if y'all hear my kids in the background, y'all. They in there playing Fortnite. Okay, I got these covered up pretty good. Well, one of them. The other one, we're gonna borrow a little dirt. There you go. We'll put that right on the top. All right. Sorry, I keep looking. I'm right here in my dining room, and every time I see a car go by, it catches my attention. But anyhow, all right. So we got some cantaloupe, and just like the watermelon, we're going to water it really good. These little pods, and then put them by the hydroponic and let them get their germination on. I am waiting until, because I have some tomatillos in the hydroponic right now that are doing really well. I have some, I believe they're called winter white squash seeds that are in there that are just now starting to do something. I still have lavender seeds in there, baby, that are just now starting to, and I want to say we about 3 weeks, and they're just now starting to germinate. And then I have my purple basil that are in there, which are doing great. I'm gonna let them stay in there probably about another 2 weeks, and because I want them to get a good size before I transplant them into their own solo cups, because I really want that purple basil. I really want the lavender to really take. So I'm just gonna let them stay. They like the hydroponic. We're gonna let them stay in there. So we're gonna water up these. I'm just gonna have to remember. I need to label them. We'll label them. These two are the cantaloupe, and the other two are the watermelon. And then don't forget the pumpkin seeds are in here. And then really quick, I'm gonna spin y'all around so that I can give y'all an update on how the seeds I planted. I think I did a video showing y'all that we planted cherry seeds and plum seeds. I believe so. Which that video should come out before this one. So yeah. Anywho, let me give you an update, and then after that, I'm gonna tape it up and we'll set everything for these little babies to get a good start. All right, listen, bear with me. All right, y'all, so real quick. So right here, I finally have my Swiss chard starting to germinate, okay? Like, they were not happy, but I had to keep them covered up and then keep them on the heating pad, and they did well. Here are my, don't let me lie to y'all, hold on. These are the purple peas. The purple peas are doing really, really good. It's time to water those bad boys. And they took about a week to germinate. I'm not mad at that. Finally, y'all, I got my celery seeds to germinate. Okay, they finally, I want to say those celery seeds took about 2 weeks, y'all. No lie. And then over here, which is so crazy, I have parsnips that germinated. Now, real quick, the parsnips, I have the exact same brand, the exact same seed bags. I planted a good amount in the greenhouse outside. Didn't germinate a seed, y'all. Not one. So I was like, all right, maybe it's a little bit too cool outside for them to germinate. Reading the back of the package, because reading is fundamental. And yeah, they were like, it needs to stay between a temperature of, I want to say it was like 65 to 75 in order for them to germinate. So I was like, all right, well, let me test some more. So I put it in there, put it in the container, and then I put them on my heating pad in about not even a week, y'all. I got all that. So I was like, okay. So I'm going to leave them in here, let them get a good size, and we're just going to start those in here. right? And just let them do their thing. But those lemon cucumbers, let me show y'all. So, baby, the lemon cucumber said, we're here, okay? And we're here. And we're going to stand out. Baby, I'm so happy. I'm so happy about them. I don't know why, but I'm so happy about the lemon cucumber. I'm excited for that plant. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I guess I'll end the video here because y'all know I can talk about this garden stuff all the time, all day. So I'm going to get all this stuff watered and in some sunlight, and I will keep you guys updated on how everything is doing. Please don't forget to like and comment, okay? Put them comments below because like I said, this is my first time really gardening. So I can use all the tips, all the suggestions, just talk to me nice, okay? Because I can be sensitive, okay? Anyway, leave all your comments down below and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.